Okay, so I intentionally did not want to watch any of this so that I'm just as surprised as everyone else about what the fuck they're talking about. Too busy touching grass. Hoo-hoo. And myself. I'm the speak leader.
This guy did, that's the problem. You understand that, right? The intent behind it is the major issue. The effort to it is the problem. Wait. Now I'm seeing the clip. Wait, he just muted it? Wait.
Yeah, I don't have my phone with me. Can we just
All right,
screen photo?
Here.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Oh my God, he muted it?
That was so fucking hilarious. I love snipers. I love stream snipers. That was fucking funny. Holy mother of God. You know how much preparation you need to do in order to pull this off? Like, you need to actively be watching it on your phone. You need to drive out to the location that this particular streamer is at just to say an edgy, hilarious joke. So fucking incredibly funny. He said free Kaya, like free the dog or whatever, because of the controversy with the zaps.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't have my phone with me. Can we just
All right,
screen photo?
Here.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Where the funny, it's kind of funny. Yeah, chat is split on this one. Like, it's a cliche joke. It's a cliche joke, but it's kind of funny because it is incredibly niche. Like, for you to get this reference, you need to be in down deep, okay? Down bad as well when it comes to internet culture and everything revolving around streaming culture and so on. You need to be autistic. Yeah, a little bit. It's very online. It's so online that it's kind of funny. It's not, the content of it is not funny, but the nicheness of it, this existing, this happening, that is what is objectively funny. Kaya is his dog, apparently. So, what I meant is, it is objectively funny because it is so terminally online. The whole situation is hilarious. What am I trying to say here? There's people that record themselves live on a website somewhere called Twitch. And then there's a guy there. Okay, let's try and explain what just happened in front of us to a normal person, chat, okay? Let's try and explain it to a normal person. So let's start. So they're a normal person, so they're definitely not on Twitch. So you start with, so there's a website where people can record themselves and post it. Oh, is that YouTube? No. On this website, they record themselves live. They usually sit on a desk or walk around in the street, and they talk about certain things. And because the platform became very popular, politics started entering the scene. It used to be only for gaming and so on, blah, blah, blah. But as leftists and right-wingers understood that they can proliferate their idea on that platform, a lot of people started doing it like 5, 6, 7 years ago. One of the OG guys that started doing it before almost anybody else, and who already had a very large following because of the company, his uncle's company that he worked at previously, ended up building an incredibly large and, in my opinion, healthy and pretty cool community. And he has a lot of viewers. Wait, I stopped listening. Now I'm the normie. I stopped listening. People sit and listen to a guy speak live, and then the guy, he speaks live. What the fuck? I don't understand any of this. I touch grass. I love grass on my fingertips, okay? I love crack. This Hugo guy can sell me crack. Okay? I just do drugs, bro. I don't go on Twitch. No, my friend. Now I'm the explainer guy again. No, my friend. It is very engaging and entertaining, and also you can learn quite a lot. And you can make new friends. You can build entire communities in chat and so on. It's like, okay, I kind of get it. But what's the context for free, whatever name they said there? Okay, so this very famous guy that talks about leftist politics has enemies that talk about right-wing politics. And during one stream, his dog appeared to move at the same time when he moved his hand forwards. And that was the drama. Now I'm normal guy. I will now leave. Okay. The normal guy stops listening here. He's like, what the fuck? But you stop him and you say, no, no, no. It gets crazier from here. Everybody that's an op of this guy now starts saying that this guy is zapping his dog with electricity. They start spreading those rumors in every corner of the internet. Mind you, people that support mass murder, genocide, bombs dropping, support child pornography, touch children a lot, suck the dick of right-wingers. No, I mean literally, they on like people that say that they're fighting. All sorts of stuff, but no, it's insane if a guy like slightly zaps his dog, or in this case doesn't do anything, and it looks like he's zapping his dog or whatever the fuck. Which they then use to create an avalanche of media coverage and conversation that could rise to the levels of, I don't know, the type of shit that CNN covers, right? It became extremely popular. So wait, you're telling me that a guy that talks to the camera live on the internet was accused of zapping his dog, and that made millions upon millions of people talk about that? I still don't get it. And then you look him straight in the eye and you say, you never will, motherfucker, okay? This is not for you. This is ours. This is ours. This petty little bubble that we exist in, where we talk about all this shit and pretend we care just so that we can gossip a little bit and like forget about the dreadfulness of existence. This is ours. This is ours. Get out, Normie. Get the fuck out. Leave this room, Normie, right now, you motherfucker. Okay? That is how you must tell them, yes. So that is why it is funny, Chad. That is why it is funny. Because it's insane that this is a thing that that is happening. Somebody is referencing an incredibly niche drama point of a Twitch streamer live, which is then motivating that said Twitch streamer's ops to also cover it. Holy Mother of God. This is the most basement-dwelling conversation of all time. And I love it. Okay? I love it. I love it. Crazy too, because he's in Ireland and was getting a tour of Dublin from Real Irish Republican. 1916 Revolutionary Rising Tour, has a podcast to Revolutionary Ireland. Very cool. It is so incredibly niche. It is across borders. It is across continents. It's crazy. Are we really still talking about the deadbeat dog drama? No, now there's new thing. No, Kubashi, I am better than everybody else on this platform, including on the left. I'm being very serious right now. Because a lot of our friends on this platform will cover this like with seriously. They will talk about this like, oh, look, dude, so these are all the based allegations against... I refuse to do it. I'm doing more of a meta-analysis of let's say, the environment we're finding ourselves in and how incredibly niche cultural, digital cultural events can create entire communities around them, where it's insanely important for them to talk about it and cover it. But for people outside of those communities, they just look like insane people. like absolutely insane motherfuckers. So basically, I want to talk about the bubble effect. I want to talk about the big question: what is niche and what is not niche? What is normal and what is not normal? Why like a lot of the younger people in chat probably grew up making fun of older people for like watching the Kardashians for a very long time, right? You're like, oh, that's so fucking, you fucking idiots. Why the fuck were you watching the Kardashians? And now you feel, and rightfully so, deeply involved in dog zapping guy potentially drama on the streaming platform. I am calling you out. It feels bad, doesn't it? I'm calling you out. You are this generation's Kim Kardashian enjoyer. And guess what? That is fine. That's fine. We all love slop. Without slop, we would lose our mind or maybe do a revolution, but you know what I mean. So enjoy your slop, but please, I insist, you will be banned from this platform if you do not agree with this on me. I insist on you calling it slop, okay? These are not important things, and you should not treat them as important things. If you cannot stop yourself from treating them as important things and not slop, you're experiencing derealization, and you are fucking strange, and you are weird, and you will never have friends. Without slop, I would read books again. True. If you're not gambling at least some of my subscriber funds, I'd be upset. Wait, let me put the Gamba target. The Gamba target needs to be changed. I would love to Gamba today as well. So what do you think a fair target will be? 100 more subs, I think, is very fair. 2,269. Okay. So let's all of us talk about it, but in a meta way without taking it seriously. For those of you who do not know what that Gamba thing means, it's my favorite activity on here. If we reach that target, I initiate Gamba mode, where I basically go to a site where you can spin a wheel, and then whoever gifts 5 gift subs or more can tell me that they want to gamble those gift subs. And you know what I do? I'm literally the most original guy on this. Oh my God. I'm so in love with myself. God. If they tell me they want a Gamba, they want me to Gamba. For example, they give 10 gift subs. I spin the wheel and they say, I want a number divisible by 2 or a number that's not divisible by 2. If they guess right on where the spinny wheel stops, if they guess right, I have to spend my own money and double however many subscriptions they've given. So it's a win-win for everybody. More people have a sub. I lose money, but it's okay. I got to gamble. And the person that gifted subs basically doubled them for free. Nobody loses. Yugopnik has invented ethical gambling. Oh, what do you mean nobody loses? But you lose, Hugo. I am not a human being. So yeah, that's the Gamba thing. So it's number 1, and number 2 that I wanted to add in order to motivate properly. If we are close to the last Gamba, the last 15 subscriptions close to getting over the border to Gamba properly, those will be counted in the Gamba. You can tell me to gamble those 15 as well. So that's it. What's up, lesbian? Also 696969. What's up, lesbian? We don't want you to lose money either, though. No, it's funny. It's hilarious. Make the streamer guy lose money. What the fuck? I have the best job on planet Earth. You fucking hate me. Hate me. Make me lose money. It's hilarious. It's funny even to me. It's funny even to me.
Oh my God, he muted it?
Jesus.
He muted me saying nice to meet you? Bro, that's so sad. It's just just show that he came up to me and celebrate it in and of itself. Why did you have to mute the part where I literally go, hey, nice to meet you, man?
Oh, screen photo? Here. Yeah.
Right?
Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. I have my phone with me.
That is so funny. Yes, and everyone in every
What?
place you can think of copy pasted that.
Okay, drama, rubber-dubby-dubby-da mode. Lower IQ, increase testosterone, rubber-dubby-doo. Okay, explain to me, what the fuck was Ethan even trying to do with this? I don't understand. What was he trying to do with this? Presenting Hasan as, Hasan has gotten trollen by the animal rights activists of Ireland. What is it? I don't get it. What is supposed to be the Ethan Klein thing? Why is he censoring the part when he just says, yo, what's up? I don't get it. I doubt he himself knows. It is a strange moment.
That is hilarious.
That's a degenerate high-level drama extraction operation. Yes, gamer's quite official. Blah, 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 blah.
Hilarious.
make Hasan seem like he doesn't interact with people in public. Well, what would that achieve? What is the point of any of that? What the oh my God, that, oh Lord. Oh Lord.
They're like,
Mugetsu, thank you very much for the 2-month streak and 11 months worth of subs, baby. Thank you, Mugetsu.
no, I promise you, he was really upset. I promise you, he was so upset. Also, just randomly, the stream silences itself.
Child brain stuff. I mean, Ethan is, how do I put this? If Ethan's YouTube career did not develop, he would probably just live in his parents' basement. Like, he is not really capable of doing anything except like ChatGPT, like just regurgitating whatever is the current big conversation in media, right? He's like a ChatGPT before ChatGPT with a voice. So his lack of understanding of what is normal in a social interaction is why he finds an event like this as a win against the evil terroristas Hasanistas, right?
In this
God.
moment. Yeah, I said nice to meet you, and he goes, yeah, you too. To make you look ashamed and embarrassed and
Jesus,
stuff.
I'll tell you what, the power of social media. Nuts. I'm a bit blown away that people are coming out to say hello to you. Well, it's great, like, it's deadly, it's brilliant.
Part of the world is happening.
Yeah.
Why did he keep the rest of it? This is how it was posted on Reddit, to be fair. Also, I can't believe he posted this a f***ing hour ago. Like, this just happened.
But what was he trying to say with it? Okay, so what options do we have, chat? Hasan is awkward in public. How is that showing that? And they're still pestering him about the dog thing, which is supposed to say, I don't get it. Ethan Klein is the type of guy to celebrate when creators get harassed in real life. Keep it up, little buddy. Hasan will fall any day now. Okay, like, don't take it that fucking serious. No, that's fucking insane. Ooh, that was not harassment. What the fuck? Okay, I mean, if you really want to call it harassment, do your thing. But somebody coming up to you and doing a fucking joke that's related to your career is, while being a public figure, I don't know. I what's next? We're gonna call it entrapment? Like, come on, come the fuck on. But I get the intention is fine, but it's come on, bro, come on, be serious for a second here, please.
That means he is psychotically obsessed. Meanwhile, when Ethan goes outside, he starts yelling from the river to the sea a phrase he considers anti-Semitic when someone asks him to. Yeah. This is the guy. This is the guy who's like terrified of going outside because he thinks someone's gonna assassinate him. By the way. He posted it minutes after the interaction. That's so sad. Well, I promise one day people will actually enjoy Ethan Klein. That will happen. It is funny, though, that they're like, oh, yeah, the stuff that we do online, if we do in real life, it will work in the same exact way. And then it doesn't. So then they have to manipulate the footage to be like, no, actually, he was quiet because he was so scared. And that's the reason why the stream audio cut out. It's like, no, it's a normal interaction. Yeah, I wonder how Ethan Klein would feel if he ever actually went out in public and people showed up to him. People rolled up to him and started screaming about how he was pro-Israel or how he killed his own dog by feeding it too much cheese.
Apparently, like, sodium is really bad for their kidney, and I never heard that. And I was giving Shredder, like, cheese. He loves cheese, and I was always sprinkling cheese on his food. And I just wished to, and I'm so pissed at the stupid fucking vet.
And then it was on camera, and then I posted it on my Instagram story celebrating it. He probably have an aneurysm, right? I mean, I would never do that, for the record. And I certainly don't recommend doing that because I'm not a piece of shit. But just think for a moment how the guy who is terrified of going out in public would behave if someone came up to him and the interaction was like not that great. You know what I mean? You probably do 8 weeks of content. I was murdered. There's a hit out on me.
The curb attacked me. The pothole almost swallowed me whole. Hugo in chat, I said this offline, but the date went well, so thanks. Hell yeah! Good job. For those of you who do not know, we gave Doof instructions on how to dress for her date, and apparently it went excellent. I am quite happy. Very good. W for chatter. For chatter had dipped. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Hasan was definitely drunk here. Lol, Irish Guinness is a higher alcohol content than the shite they sell in the US, and he had like 7. Sure, yeah. I had 6 Guinnesses, 7 Cosels, and 2 big vodkas yesterday. I swear. I swear that that's the amount of alcohol I've had, but maybe what's it called? Maybe the exact number of beers I'm off on because I don't count that shit. I really like Kozel. Kozel 11, like on tap, is fucking legendary. So, as an expert on ethanol, yes, from 7 Guinnesses, everybody would be quite tipsy, even a large man such as Hasan, and a man with a lot of experience in drinking. I hear when he was younger, that motherfucker was downing shit like a crazy animal, right? Which is based, but you shouldn't look into it that fucking deep. You're walking down the street, some guy comes up to you. It's always awkward when I don't know, a fan comes up to anyone, be it a celebrity that's been doing that forever, and it's a little awkward moment with a handshake or a hug and a photo, and then you move on. And this guy made it extra awkward, and that's why it looks a little bit awkward. What is this conversation? Why are we having this conversation? Why are we measuring Hasan's ability to be sociable with human beings IRL as some sort of like something? I don't even know what to call it, as if it's like a massive moment in the flux of culture or something. It's what? Like, this is terminally online brain, right? This is insanely terminally online brain where we have these clips or images and then we spend like 10 days analyzing like 3 frames of a 10-hour day, right? Like all those military experts on Twitter that like only analyze the war in Ukraine from the perspective of video footage that somebody else posts on Twitter. Like, dude, you're online. Like, this is not a real conversation. Yeah, I thought it was a fan cracking the joke live. That's also potential. Yeah. To be fair, we are terminally online. Yes, but you can be, I am terminally online as well, but you can be there's 2 types of terminally online people. Those who have internalized it and those who have not. When nothing sticks to the wall, just starts throwing everything. Barry, that's the first good analysis that I've seen in chat. Very good. Very good. Ethan is grasping at straws, so he's throwing shit at the wall. Saw Hasan IRL, but I just walked past and pretended I didn't know him because I didn't want to be weird. Yeah, every celebrity I've ever seen in my life, I have done the same.
He tried to assassinate me. Hasan Piker tried to murder me. He put a hit out on me. Hasan Piker tried to do an anti-Semitic hit out on me. He will say you encourage it by posting about it. Oh, no, for sure. Because this is, let's be real, this is an encouragement. It's like, it's signaling. Not that it matters. I don't really give a shit,
Who still listens to Ethan? Literal troglodytes, children, and insane people. I don't know. Who watches Ethan? Can you give me a psychographic and demographic of the type of person that watches Ethan? I would find it fascinating. If we could like make a graph explaining detailing the type of person that watches Ethan, I would give you money. I would give you physical money. Or crack. I have a lot of crack. Destiny fans, of course, but Destiny listeners, as annoying as they are number one in a cult, and they're listening to a dude that is very good at manipulating. And number three, a guy that speaks really fast and pretends to sound intelligent, manipulates them into thinking that he sounds intelligent, etc., etc. So there's a skill set there. There's a cult leader figure skill set present there. With Ethan Klein, there's no skill set. There's absolutely no skill set. Let me get some crack. Follow me, and I'll give you some crack. Click the follow button, and I'll give you crack. Hey, Twitch TOS. I don't know if what I just said was legal. I apologize. I'm not actually going to give him crack.
But it is pretty pathetic to literally also alter the footage to make it seem like I was to make it seem like it wasn't just like a
Let me pop a Zin, baby. Let me pop a Zin. Papa Zin. Reminder, buy me Zin. Subscribe. Pay taxes. Only one person has paid their taxes today. Westerners, where the fuck you at, baby? Only 7 this week. Where the fuck you at? This is a bonus stream today. I want my taxes lubricating my throat, if you know what I mean.
a normal ass interaction.
Your camera, I'm already in process. I'm so hyped. Thank you. I'm so fucking hyped.
Look at this.
Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Like, I can't believe they literally cut the part out where I was like, hey man, nice to meet you. And I laughed. And he said,
Ethan Klein is that high school friend who never left his mom's basement. That must be his market segment. Yeah, or that guy that's still like everybody has moved on past high school drama. That you experienced like 30 years ago. But you're still the guy that's like, oh, guys, did you hear what Becky said? Oh, guys, did you hear what Jimmy... remember when Jimmy tossed the garbage can on Missy's head? I don't know American names, right? So you're just like... you're still living that era. Well, Ethan is obviously still living the leftovers era. Like, everybody's moved on past this, like, content nuke bullshit, like all of this. But he's still fucking going for it. And now we had that horrible, quote unquote, apology video, the hostage apology video. Incredibly depraved shit.
you too.
They missed out because they didn't have friends in high school. Yeah. Honestly, I was never that guy in high school. Nobody was. The point is people that remain that guy post high school. They're still in high school, even though they're no longer in high school. People that, like, when you see them once every 2 years, they can't tell you anything about their current life. They're only referencing shit that happened in high school. Well, Leftovers is high school for Ethan Klein, and he can't get over the fact that he's no longer best friends with his ex-best friend from high school.
God,
Arrested Development to high schooler brain. Perfectly put, Victory Coffee. Perfectly put.
I was like, hey man, nice to meet you. And I laughed. And he said, you too. God, these guys are so lame. Not even the guy who came up to me, for the record. The guy who came up to me, I mean, sure, you could say he's a pussy because he hid his face or hid the photo, whatever. It's a troll, right? But at least he's like not so much of a pussy that he's out and about, like in the real world, right? But many of these online content creators are genuine, ginormous pussies. Like, they are afraid of their fans. They're afraid of their haters. They're afraid of going out in the real world. At least that guy is out in the real world, you know?
Look, I don't leave the house. You don't have to go in the sun out here. That's true. You know what I mean?
Ethan doesn't even like to leave the house, so...
Yeah,
Really?
prefer not.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Love that. Love all.
Brandon Onsart. Brandon Osart. Thank you for the 5 gifties. There we go. Developing World Chatters. Fucking uplifting chat while the Westerners sit and say nothing.
Oh, you guys.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Man, I don't really leave the house that much, so I don't leave the house usually. At least you can take your man skiing. Good luck getting me out of the house. I don't leave the house because I'm afraid you're gonna get
ick.
me and do an ick.
Yep.
I stay indoors at all times. That's how hard it is being a man in today's society.
But the fact that these giant pussies who can't even go outside, who are scared of their own shadow, and behave as though they would be killed if they actually interacted with someone and that interaction was like maybe a little uncomfortable. Where's Kaya? In what?
They're insane fucking cowards. Like it's insane. Oh, that's so obvious. Jesus Christ. They wouldn't say 1% of the shit that they say if it wasn't behind the computer screen. Everybody knows this.
West Hollywood, Los Angeles, California, chatter. I did not fly my wonderful 120-pound dog to Ireland on a 10-hour flight. Like, oh my God, this might be clip of the year.
Clip of the year. I think this could be it.
Oh, dude, what a loser, bro. What a fucking loser. Jesus Christ. He made his whole personality, he turned his whole personality into being an op. Like, he's just an op. Like, he's just like, what do you do? I'm an op to people. Premium content, the best drop of the year. Look how spicy this is. He got trolled, right, chat? Got trolled IRL. Isn't that hilarious? Look how he got trolled in the real world of the life in 3D, and it was caught on camera. This is insane. I deserve the Pulitzer.
No, I think this is the clip of the year, chat. Is so based. God damn it, dude. You're such a loser. Oh my God. Oh my God. This might be clip of the year, chat. Yeah. It's based. Take a shower. Go outside. See the fucking daylight for once in your goddamn life. Oh my Lord. Pick up a weight. Lift some weights. Enjoy life. Why do these people do this? Yeah, he says that.
It's almost sad. If he wasn't like a very fucking reactionary piece of shit, it would be sad. This is, he's literally doing the thing. I know it's a cringe reference, but he's doing the. He's doing the guy. He's doing the guy. Oh my God, guys. This is the greatest drop of the year. This is so hilarious, guys. Look at how he got trolled while walking in the streets of the country of Ireland. I hear that in Ireland, they are very based. They really showed him one. He went to Ireland and thinking he is safe there because they're all woke progressive cucks. But turns out there are some based bros around Ireland that really showed him. Oh, God. Damn it, dude. It's almost sad.
Well, this happened to Emaru. That's the other side of it. Yeah, he'll do 8 hours talking about how it's f***ed up that this, weird stalker-ass people show up and harass Emaru. But then he masturbates with his stupid-ass, incel-ass audience when it happens to someone he doesn't like. It's called hypocrisy. I know a lot of people love talking about hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy. This is precisely what I was talking about when I said these guys literally egg on their fan bases so that they can get one socially maladjusted loser from their fan bases to finally take the step and go outside in person. And then they egg that shit on. Back in the day, swatting, for example, or this kind of behavior was frowned upon in the entire community. People would never actually highlight it or promote it. That time is gone now, okay? Is no holds...
No, it's based because it's happening to you. You know what other time was frowned upon? When somebody used the fact that they're multimillionaires. Who hired extremely expensive lawyers to completely annihilate any streamer or content creator that disagrees with them. Remember when we were like, oh, that's off limits. That's fucking insane. That's fucked up, you know? You either win in the marketplace of ideas or you don't. Turns out it's just the market. That's literally what my fucking tweet about this whole fucking horrible mess was. So the marketplace of ideas is now just a market where you can just financially terrorize those who disagree with you. Cancel culture made real. Like the guys complaining about cancel culture are using their money to cancel people. Like they're turning it systematic. They're introducing another tool at the disposal of whiny bitch-ass babies who can't take criticism in order to fight said criticism. And that's just cold hard cash, okay? It's pay to win. They're turning, like, the internet has been commodified beyond recognition, okay? This is not the internet of your grandpuppy, okay? But to introduce this to the conversation makes it even crazier, makes it even fucking crazier. The I'm gonna sue you because I don't like what you're saying is bananas, okay? Absolute bananas. Even the Gamergate types frown on this type of behavior. They hit new lows of low behavior. Yeah.
Bard is so crazy. Yeah. Also, that unwashed pussy has been running away from having a...
If I was a billionaire, you would be the most popular streamer on Twitch. Then go get that $1 billion, God damn it! I will say there's one good billionaire out there, okay? And it's my Oilers, okay? You will be spared the knife and the bullet.
conversation with me.
All the Oilers in chat, all the multimillionaire Oilers that pay their taxes in chat, okay? When you are gulagged and when they serve you that disgusting, horrible meal, I will call up from the center of our international socialist project and I will tell them, give them 2 meals. So you will get 2 servings of the disgusting slop. And then they call me not grateful.
For the past 2 years almost at this point. So think about that. Think about how cowardly you have to be that you have to sit around in your little hug box and talk about how shit I am. And now,
you know how there will be only 1 tiny window slit? You will have 2 tiny window slits.
Dangerous I am.
I've been pretty reasonable about this for a long time. I think they should ban him. I do.
And how the government should actually take action against me. And then celebrate when finally someone comes up to me in public, even though you're scared shitless to go outside on your own, and celebrate that sort of thing. But you can't even fucking deal with me in person. It's just stanky ass cowards. All of them. Hasan compares his sniper being to sexually assaulted. That's not what you mean. I can already tell this line of attack. Yeah.
What?
I know. But it's still hypocritical. This is what I mean when I say there are content creators who egg this shit on. That was not like a horrible situation at all. Partially because I'm a big boy, I can handle myself, and I think I handled it fairly well. So much so that they had to literally mute a part of the fucking reaction where I was like, "Hey man, have a good day." And we just moved on, right? But what do you think is going to happen next time?
It's like the terminally online drive to take a screenshot of a social interaction that transpired in grassland and be like, take out ruler. Look at how he is angled at 87 degrees while the other guy is angled at 93 degrees. This means that he caved to the masculine-based Chad harasser versus well, you're so sad, dude. You're so pathetic, man. Like, holy shit, bring bullying back, bro. Oh, dude, thank you, man eater. Nah. Thank you very much for the 13 months, you beautiful motherfucker. Yes, everyone is talking about one person that was disturbed enough to come up to him in person, but no one is talking about the 20-plus people who came to him and praised him and took pics with him and gave him gifts during the same walking tour. Yeah, of course they don't. Of course they don't.
When you are...
Because in this one, he was epically trolled, LOL. He got the big troll hammer thrown down his gullet. We do a little bit of trolling. Like, these people never grew up. Like, they never grew up.
Celebrating that sort of stuff. What if next time the guy actually doesn't just have like a Kaya photo, but instead actually has a gun, has a knife, does something more f***ed up? What if some people have already done something like this? What if some people have already stalked someone like myself and maybe I haven't talked about it publicly? What if people have already stalked my physical location and tried to assault me and people around me. Do you feel like it's a good thing that you keep celebrating this? I guess you'll make...
Of course, it's a good thing because it's not happening to their side. It's happening to your side. And it can't happen to their side because they never leave their fucking bunkers, dude.
more content if the next time someone does, like, you know, something such as that, and they actually have a gun or a knife or something like that, and I experience bodily harm, you'll turn around and go, oh, how could this have happened? You don't know. You don't know. Just because I don't talk about every single thing that I do off camera doesn't mean that you should let go of your principles and entertain this kind
What principles, my friend? There's no principles.
of thing. It is truly a stupid thing for someone like Asmongold to entertain this kind of stuff. It is. It's a very, very stupid thing for him to do, because not only could something far more consequential happen to me after he has egged it on and cheered it on without saying, hey, I think it's really f***ed up. If you're like a hater of a content creator, you probably shouldn't approach them in public like that. Instead of saying that, which would be the normal thing to do, you celebrate it. What happens when someone comes up to me and actually has an interest in engaging me with, you know, engaging me in a more physical way? What if that's already happened?
That's the thing. It has happened to Asmongold. Can you send me a link? I would love to see that.
What if it
I
happens
would love to see that and go like, oh my God, that's hilariously based. He was truly defeated in the marketplace of real life ideas.
to you? Content creators know that other content creators' addresses are fairly easy to find online, whether it be my address or whether it be Asmongold's address. Content creators also know that other content creators are constantly having to deal with this kind of stuff behind closed doors. There's a reason why content creators don't talk about this kind of stuff in order not to egg it on. What happens when this happens to you the next time you're going through a drive-through at Wendy's? Let me tell you, I won't respond in the same way that you're responding here. You don't even have to go outside, by the way. You know he ain't leaving his house. It doesn't matter. It's just crazy. Like, all sense of normalcy is completely dropped. He's one of the largest content creators on this platform, and he's over here celebrating a random-ass hater showing up and stream sniping. Do we really want to do that?
It is such a dangerous precedent indeed. Especially when you're built like a twig.
Is that really the game we're playing nowadays? Is that really what the standards have become? Are you that stupid and that short-sighted that you don't realize that this could genuinely harm you? I'm a public personality, and so are you, Asmongold. Your house mold is not going to stop someone from trying to do the same thing that they do to me, that you egg on with your community. I know for a fact that people already do that to you as well. So you know better than most other people not to entertain this and yet you do. Because in that moment, you feel big. You feel, yeah, I gotta say this. I gotta say this to my audience.
Asmo is 100% going to say he's threatening him and trying to incite people to do the same to him. Yeah. I'm just shocked that after using coke and other drugs for a good period of my life, I have less mental illness than these people somehow. Yeah, welcome to my world, my friend. Actually depressing that he has to deal with shit like this. I worry so much about it because he has a family, etc. Those fuckers even try to harass his parents, and it's horrifying. I mean, that's what comes with being a public figure, especially one that covers politics. It's the name of the game. Is that fucked up? Of course it is, but it is something to be expected. What's messed up though is people that hype it up and that indirectly call for others to do it. Okay, like put yourself in the mind of average Asmongold viewer. Like 2 seconds of attention from your rat king is going to, be life changing for you. It's going to give you enough life energy for the next 3 years. So when you hear him call something like this insanely based and cool, what do you think the average Asmongold fan is going to consider potentially doing? Because he might get clipped and he might hear Asmongold say, oh my God, this guy is very based, right? That's the fucked up thing with specifically like not calling this out as bad. Like calling this out as bad is not, as I said earlier, it's not like fully being like that terminally online that you're like, oh my God, this is the end of the world or whatever. It's not that fucking deep. It isn't. And it's a part of the job. But when you celebrate it actively though, when you celebrate it actively or don't criticize it as you should, then you're basically telling people in your audience that if they did it, you would feature them as well. That's it. That's it. He's indirectly, agitating for people to do this to streamers that he doesn't like because he's going to platform them. That's why it's bad. I want to do that. I will crack and shit myself. I don't think so. You'll be fine. Not as a public figure for long, more and more regular non-public people become part of viral moments. Remember that cheating couple at that Coldplay concert? Yeah. Streamer class is the canary in the coal mine for this stuff. Beautifully put. See why you cover up your face. Dumb. Welcome to being smart. I understand that my growth potential is obviously limited by the fact that I wear a mask, but the benefits that come with it are astronomical. Pure anonymity, I mean, not pure, obviously, probably any intelligence agency that wants to know who I am will know who I am in like 2 fucking seconds. But not having to worry about random weird motherfuckers is pretty good. Though I would have loved to do IRL streams, but I can still do, I guess, IRL streams just with a more normal-looking mask, like a COVID mask or something. But that isn't stopping people from just yanking it off my face, right? You look like my friend. I am literally him. Who you're thinking about, I am literally him. Like basic internet safety. Yes, that's why I'm doing it. Do some people think that I'm doing it because I want to look like edgy black bloc anarchist that loves burning down the local Walmart and kick cops' heads in, or that I'm just fucking preserving my safety and the safety of my family? That's it. And especially in my part of the world, my friend. Okay. Here, people don't do epic le troll for le clip on le Twitch. Here we fucking go for the neck. Bro is not Lenin. Of course, I'm not fucking Lenin. That's not the point. But there's even if you have 10 followers, one of those 10 can be an unhinged cunt that does something. Wait, you don't want to do those things? I'm leaving. Jocula, plaće takse. Desi Jocula. Radom se te vidim. We haven't finished this patch yet. No, we played Stalker last time. Thank you, Jocula. Very good. Be like Jocula, pay your taxes. Pay your taxes, oil me up so I can buy nicer and nicer masks so I can remain anonymous. The other benefit of remaining anonymous, honestly, is that you are completely relating to what I have to say, my opinions, my analysis, my, unhinged attempts at entertaining, and you're not that much linking it to a face. So it's the fact that it is more difficult for chatters to create a comradely relationship with me means that the only ones that do it are going to create a much stronger bond than somebody that just relates to somebody that has a face. So I fuck with it. That's why we're not the hugest community. We're not the smallest. Like for Twitch covering politics, we're doing pretty fucking good, especially for the amount of time that we've been doing it. I do it 4 hours per stream, fucking 3 to 4 times per week. You think if I was doing it 8 to 9 hours, fucking 5 days a week, this would be very different. And I want to eventually do this. I just have so many other projects that this one needs to be scalable to an extent where it's going to allow me time off from other projects and so on. But the point is, The point I was trying to make is that the community that we do have is extremely tight knit, extremely tight knit here in chat, and there's literally no fucking idiots. For people that are new to this stream, like I never argue with my chat, not because I wouldn't stand my ground when I hear idiotic opinions. It's because I don't hear idiotic opinions. Genuinely, like very rarely. There's no idiots here. It's incredible. Like it's so nice. It is so nice. It is super hope pillow every fucking time. You think one day you will do a face reveal for your wife, or are you worried she might find out that you're a Slav if you show her? That's funny. I've never. My future wife doesn't know what I look like. I wear the mask 24/7. That's a great joke. She fell in love with the mask, not the man. No. V for Vendetta, Zorro. And also, that's the 3 points. And the fourth point is, I kind of feel like a superhero. You know, I'm a masked man. Fighting opinions of reactionaries every step at a time. They called him, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it is Yugo Pnik. Wahaha. It's fucking cringe, but it's funny. Come on. I don't take myself very seriously, as you can see. Guys, that's our wake-up call. Time to comment stupid opinions. Everybody just starts spamming slurs and just like 1488. Oh, God.
I gotta say that it's actually based and it's awesome. It's so strange. What you see in terms of harassment, as I've talked about with the Emaru situation, for example, is the tip of the iceberg. There's an unspoken rule among content creators in general where we don't talk about this sort of stuff. We don't highlight this sort of stuff, and we instantly criticize this sort of stuff because we all know what goes around comes around, and there's not a lot of protection against this sort of psychotic behavior. And I know for a fact that Asmongold has to deal with that in his day-to-day experience as well. He just doesn't talk about it, neither do I. But the difference between myself and Asmongold is that if someone were to approach Asmongold like that, I wouldn't be celebrating it. Yeah, he can farm this all day, every day. But if he hears my words, I think he'll understand man to man. You can farm this but what goes around comes around, Asmongold. And before people say, oh, he doesn't go outside, it doesn't matter. Content creators know that it's not just about going outside. Asmongold personally knows it's not just about going outside, just as I personally know it's not just about going outside. When there's a will, there's a way. When you're in the same spot, day in, day out, live streaming, people can figure out exactly where you live, just like they know where Asmongold lives and just like they know where I live. So don't talk like that, okay? It's not just about stream snipe.
Or just wear a mask. I keep telling everybody, let's just all wear a mask. Let's just all wear a mask. That's it. It's kind of hot in this thing, but the benefits are innumerable.
You moron. It's what you consider to be permissible, what you are leaning into with your audience. Inevitably, people are going to do more of the stuff that I know you've experienced already. Stop tapping the glass before it taps back at you in a way where you can't deal with it any longer. This is the reality. This is what I despise about Ethan Klein and Destiny and Asmongold and Dan Saltman, whose addresses are all readily available in the same exact websites and platforms that they rely on, that their fan bases go to find my address, to harass me. These guys are equal opportunity autists. They're equal opportunity cyberstalkers. You're playing a very dangerous game when you lean into this. This is one big crash out. Just saying, if you want to see this as a crash out, go ahead. See it as a crash.
How the fuck is this a crash out? You're speaking very rationally about a ridiculous, weird niche situation. As I said earlier, streamer man drama causes man to approach him and say joke related to streamer man drama. Other streamers also react to it and say, oh my god, what a drama. This is funny, which potentially stimulates other people to do the same, increasing the risk of streamers IRL being harassed. Welcome to Basement News.
Crash out. I don't think it's a crash out. This is just factually accurate information. Maybe framing this as a crash out makes you feel better about not even yourself, but about the feelings of your favorite content creator. As long as you just go, oh, he's crashing out actually, then you can spare the feelings of your favorite content creator, which is so pathetic, by the way. It's a pathetic way to exist. What I've said so far is no different than my commentary after Emaru was sexually assaulted at TwitchCon at the meet and greet. I said the exact same things then as I'm saying now, leaning into and promoting and celebrating random people showing up as stream snipers on streams of other content creators you don't like. That's creating a dangerous environment for you too. You think you're farming this right now, but I know for a fucking fact you're dealing with it on the back end. It's incredibly short-sighted that you think you can make one fucking YouTube video off of this and then it won't come back around to you, especially when it already has come back around to you. I know what you mean with egging this on. Clip of the year, Patriot. So what message does this send? The next guy has to do something bigger to get a similar reaction from his favorite streamer.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier, yeah.
Or Discord com. Exactly. That's what it is. And I know he knows that. In any case, I'm sure he'll turn around after literally celebrating someone showing up and being like, oh, I thought it was just like a meme. I think so. I think it's a meme. I think it's ultimately harmless at this stage, right? But when you got freaks like Roachman being like, yeah, this is the clip of the year, you're telling your audience that they need to do more of it. You're telling your parasocial fans that they got to do stuff like this to get your attention, that you'll highlight them, that you'll give them praise. What are you doing?
Moments later.
He's doing damage control on his stream so hard right now. Good. I think he should tell his audience
Because,
not
like,
to
his
do
own
that.
Personal safety. I would not react to stream sniping clips of him because of that. Because I know that, like, I know what it's like to deal with stuff like this, right?
Oh!
And so, like, if he doesn't want me to, I would not do it, if you want me to be honest, right? Because I know how problematic it is. But, like, I really don't think this is over the line. I don't. I don't think it's over the line at all. It's just a funny guy just, just taking a piss, right? It's not a big deal. So I don't know if he's upset about that or not. I have no fucking idea, but yeah. It's just a meme. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like it's being okay. It doesn't look like it's done with like malicious or aggressive intent. So yeah. And that's what I would say. Well, yeah. Seen a recent tweet of him reply to Dexterdo's fan account about Rakai's ban.
He's doubling down? No, he's not doubling down. He's backing down.
He's backing, but that's what he always fucking does. He says something, quote unquote, super radical, then he moves the goalpost back, but he already, the point that he moves the goalpost back to is already insanely radical, right? But compared to what he said earlier, it doesn't sound as radical. So this is Asmongold 101. So I will say that these people are not humans. They hate us and they want to kill us, referencing to Palestinians, completely dehumanizing them, right? Like I say that, everybody's like, holy shit, you racist prick. Then I move back, but I don't move back to the central position of, oh, they're just humans like everyone else. I move back to, oh, yeah, that's fucked up, but Israel has a right to defend itself type shit, right? Or, yeah, immigrants are not necessarily compatible with us. Sure, immigrants are not necessarily compatible with American culture. Is very, sounds not as bad as Heil Hitler, let's kill all the Palestinians. But it's still very bigoted. But now everybody's applauding him because he has apologized and moved back, regressed on his more radical opinion. And then, that confuses the shit out of basic people.
Mistake, basically. Yeah, I did see that. Absolutely.
Come on, dog.
He's the overtone window, the human. Like that's his whole grift, and he's very good at kind of poking his audience to see what's the type of opinion they want him to regurgitate. Then he regurgitates the opinion, and then he gets 1 million gift subs, and that's it. Speaking of which, only one Westerner has paid their taxes today. This is embarrassing. Okay. If we finish the year with 3,000 subs, I will do crazy things. I will get a producer, actually. At 3,000 subs, I will get a producer, and I will pay the producer probably 10% of everything I make. And that should make the show 100 times better. That's my plan, potentially. But it's kind of crazy to think about getting to that number. Or a team of producers or something. I don't know. I'm open to things. But Barry, thank you very much, you crazy motherfucker. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. 3K subs and Yugoslav Revolution is coming. 100. Dude, my eternal dream is the 5K subs because I want to do an IRL crazy hamburger stream in the middle of the forest with a Joker mask. It's going to be. I dream of that. It's my wet dream. I don't dream about booba, penis, and ass. I dream about crazy hamburger stream. Okay, that is what I dream of.
Literally printed out a photo, the level of
Kim should stream. That is never happening, dude. That man is more anonymous than, I don't know. It's impossibly anonymous.
the level of effort that person put into it. He could have put into something much worse. Okay, that's not normal behavior. Oh, it's just a meme. Let's move on to another drama thing. You said that to 36,000 people, by the way. Clip of the year. That's going to go on your YouTube page, get 1 million views. That's going to go on Twitter already. He always does this cop-out. If Hasan wants me to stop talking about something, he should message me and I will stop. Maybe use your common sense. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Think critically. The only reason why I know about what he said is because he literally said it on, and it made its way to Twitter already. What will it fucking take? Also, it's not a surprise to me that every right-wing account...
Does Asmongold even game anymore? I literally have not watched too much of that shit.
Posted it. Every single one. The clip of the year has been up on his YouTube for 2 hours already. Are you serious? He's like, oh, I did.
How much do you think voice recognition is a threat to online anonymity? Online anonymity does not exist. There is no such thing. If somebody wants to find out who you are and they have the resources, they will find out who you are. But currently, the only people with those resources are either in the intelligence agencies of whatever country you can imagine, some less and some more, and you know, private IT and military corporations, etc., etc. You know, those are the two. The field in which you can preserve your anonymity, though, is other normies knowing who you are. That's where you can remain hidden. But when it comes to proper institutions with proper funding, no way.
I didn't realize it. There is no way, dude. There's no way that shit's already on his fucking YouTube. No.
This, I think, might be the clip.
Motherfucker has never been speechless in all his life. Yeah, dumbass. I wasn't speechless here either. 3.5 thousand likes. Brother, it's muted. Think critically. I responded to the person. I said, nice to meet you. He responded back. They edited the clip. These people are so stupid. 120,000 views in 2 hours, Asmon. It wasn't enough that some dude pulled up, but they had to literally edit it as though he like got one on me and I was like devastated by it or some shit. Like they fucking muted it.
Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Dude, I'm low-key jealous, dude. Wait. Okay. Chad, I can't believe you're allowing Asmongold to have more subscribers than I do. It is crazy. It is. Where is it? The clip of the Jesus. He prints these out. Like, who the fuck clicks on this? Where is it? Did he delete it? Did he commit delete? He actually committed delete? Asmongold clips. Asmongold TV, and then he has clips. Oh my god. This man is a billionaire. This man is a billionaire. Did he delete it? No. His social blade will give you depression. His social blade will remind me about how many people need to be bullied.
I think might be the clip of the year. I think this could be it.
This could be the clip of the year. Shut the fuck up, nerd. In the fucking locker with you, you fucking cuck. Right now. Shut the fuck up. We get it. But no, I wanted to show you a clip of the epic latrol that happened to the epic soy boy Hasan by epic Chad Jack, Irish-based man.
Yeah, I don't
Put the fries in the bag, dude.
have my phone with me. Can we just
All right,
do
same
screen photo?
Here.
Yeah.
Ready?
Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
And dude, it remains muted for the fucking clip. That's so cringe.
Jesus, I'll tell you what, the power
400,000 views. Okay, I want to get in the mind of these creepoids. He looked shocked. Oh, it's so funny. Hasan, shit, I got rickrolled. Old guy, what a nice pedestrian. He's seething to a rolling boil, but respect for holding. He is seething to a rolling boil. You are not a member of the same species I am. I refuse you citizenship of humanity. Holy oh my who released the fucking mold people? But respect for holding it in so he can cry later when nobody is. This is gold. This is gold. Hand in pocket. Yep. This dude just got Kaya shocked from another time zone. Whoa. Epic man with the hand in pocket. It's almost like the power of social media is electrifying. Okay, that's kind of funny. The fact that dude was posted up on the sidewalk with the picture ready to go is hysterical in its own right. What if it was a gun? But okay. The old guy not knowing and Hasan not being willing to explain it to me is fucking amazing. You don't know how to write English language, but dude, we already talked about this. This is impossible to explain to a normal human being. And the fact that you're here and you understand every single one of those references means you are brilliantly terminally online, which is fine. Again, I am terminally online as well. Motherfucker has never been this speechless in all his life. That dude pulled that off so smoothly. What an absolute hero. I hope someone bought him a beer. As I'm reading this, a fedora is manifesting on the top of my head. There is a ghost fedora on the top of my head. From the fridge to the TV, Kaya will be free. Oh, we're doing a reference to a revolutionary movement of people that are being genocided, but it's hilarious that you can make it, that you can melt it together with an online reference. That's crazy. That guy deserves an award. That wasn't a stream snipe. That, if I may say so myself, was a stream assassination. The old guy thinking that was a fan makes this so much better. The old guy doesn't know how... The old guy doesn't know how epic of a troll he just witnessed. Oh, Lord. That dude executed the operation flawlessly. He got you, Palpatine Piker. The power of social media. Nuts. He's so mad. Laughing face emoji. Laughing, crying face emoji. Let's see how they cope on this. The insults that followed that moment. He was shocked. He was just repeating the top-rated joke, dude.
And then
Who actually types these, man? The worst people imaginable. The cringiest, biggest losers imaginable. That's who. That's who. But it says something about us that we're covering it. But we're covering it under a different context. The best thing you can do about these comments is not caring. Of course. It's interesting from an anthropological perspective. Like, to me, regular Asmongold viewers are like an unexplored native tribe that has never interacted with the outside world, and therefore is extremely strange to the outside world. But it is, also considers the outside world to be very strange as well. And I just wanna colonize them and imperialize them and open them up and see if their brain works the same way as ours does. I'm kidding. I don't want to kill anybody. I would put them in like a controlled experiment just to study them. I find them to be fascinating. I'm being very serious. I find them to be incredibly fascinating. What do I find fascinating? The incredible level of basic. They are so basic that it's almost radical. They're so that it's kind of wow. You know when somebody's so vanilla that it's kind of chocolate. It's like you have no flavor, none. Send me your cranial measurements, you old Jacobian ape. I must study you for science. We are all already. It's like learning about Neanderthals after they went extinct. Exactly. I really want to check it. I want to check how they work.
They start playing music.
We hit the 1 hour 30 minutes mark, which reminds me to remind you to follow, but also pay your goddamn taxes. 20 for Westerners, 10 for Western minorities, and of course, 5 for the developing world. We want this number to go up. These are rookie numbers. I'm talking about the 7 of weekly Western taxpayers. And if we hit our goal, I will personally create a dog catcher squad that will not be catching dogs, but it will be catching Asmongold listeners, and they will be bringing them to a laboratory. And in that laboratory, we will live stream our experiments on them as with the intent and goal of understanding why they are so incredibly cringe. Catch these nuts. Thank you, Titoist for Life, for contributing to this noble, civilizing endeavor, okay? We should not look down on them, for they hath never been touched by neither woman or book. So, by introducing them to greater experiences of civilization, such as soap, perfume, the touch of a woman, and maybe even a book, we shall uplift them from their current level into civilization.
Wait. Wait.
Jesus, I'll tell you what, the power of...
Why would anybody do that? Why would you go to this length? Why would you go to this extent to literally mute the VOD? This happened 3 hours ago. Guys,
it is insane.
Shows up, it's fine. It's not like a big deal at all. They straight up edit the VOD to make it seem like I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do here. And then it's our...
This is so fucking pathetic. I have no words. Thank you, knife emoji, for the 20 months, you beautiful motherfucker. You see what a real taxpayer is, okay? See what a real taxpayer is? 20 months, baby. 20 fucking months, dude. And only one Western taxpayer. Incredible shit.
Already on Asmongold. It's on Ethan Klein's. It's on Ethan Klein's Instagram. Tim Pool posts about it. The entire right-wing orbit posts about it instantly. And it's all the It's all the same edited clip. It is so incredibly coordinated. How do people not realize that this is like just straightforward slop? And also, when you lean into this, and the same goes for Tim Pool, who complains about getting swatted all the time. Every single right-wing account was like, oh, this was so awesome. Hey, dumbass, you go outside too. What do you think they're gonna do or say to you when you go outside? You got a lot more haters than I do, motherfucker. I don't give a shit about going outside. I'll go outside every goddamn day. You are terrified of going outside. Why the f do you think you can just lean into this on the internet? Someone took Tim Pool's beanie and he talked about it as though it was an assassination for years on end. Guy stalks me with malicious intent. It's not that big of a deal at the end of the day because, you know, I'm going to diffuse that situation because most people are not going to behave too crazy in the normal world, right? But like, there's a lot of effort that he put into this. Do you not?
Lele, what did I miss? Roy! Sorry for breaking your ears. We're getting close to gambling even. Roy, you beautiful Roy. You're my favorite Roy. Who said there's no good white people? Who said there is no good white people? I can show you one good white person, and it's Roy, who pays their white people taxes. God fucking bless. Let's all say it. White chatters lives matter. Thank you very much, Roy. Thank you very much for the 20. Very kind of you, Roy. It will all go towards experiments done on Asmongold people's brains, okay? Thank you very much.
Think that this is not normal behavior? Do you think that this is behavior that should be celebrated? Are you that stupid? Again, when it happens to a content creator you like, you go, "Oh my God, how could this have happened?"
You know we don't have healthcare in the States now. I'm gonna be deaf. Yeah, I apologize for that. Sometimes I do not understand my own power. Wait, I'm gonna turn off my camera. I'm gonna eat for literally 3 minutes. I just have some fucking slop, and but I'll be here the whole time. I just got turned off. This camera is too difficult to eat with. Okay, chat. Okay, I love it. I love you very much.
So devastating.
Wait, I have an idea. Wait, I have an idea. I have a good idea. Wait. Let's do it like this. I take this, I put it here, I put it here, I put it like this. Then I take it down like this. And then I move it up like this. And then I move it like this. And then when I eat, wait, where is it? When I want to eat, I just turn it on. And there you go. Now you've got me here. Ha! Hey. Fantastic. Oh, that's so cool. There you go. Oh, it even looks great. Do we like it, chat? I think we like it. Thank you again, Ray. Very kind of you.
Do you not think that this is not normal behavior? Do you think that this is behavior that should be celebrated? Are you that stupid? Again, when it happens to a content creator you like, you go, "Oh my God, how could this have happened? It's so devastating. We really need to stop allowing like this to happen." When it happens to a content creator you don't like, you go, "Oh hell yeah, he deserved it. It was awesome. I love these memes." Not realizing that when you actually normalize that sort of behavior for content creators you don't like, it's going to happen to a content creator you do like as well. It's not what this guy did that's the problem. You understand that, right? The intent behind it is the major issue. The effort put into it is the problem. Yeah, whatever. He pulled up with a photo of Kaya being electrocuted. It's a funny meme. I don't give a shit about that. Do you not understand? It's the fact that someone took that level of initiative and effort to find where I'm at when I'm obviously like unafraid to put my location out there to do that. A person that does that gets this level of immediate praise and celebration is going to create copycats. Content creators know that it's going to create copycats.
Do you have a fade? IRL, yes. Very strong fade. I'm literally the WIGGER. I don't know if I can fucking say that thing. Thank you, Sakura. I didn't see you, Sakura. Thank you very much, Sakura, for the sub. Pig from the memes, right?
And not only will it create copycats, it will create more dangerous copycats where people will constantly try to push the envelope. They will try to do something more impactful because this doesn't work, right? This is just regular harassment. So next time they're going to do something different. Where will it end? That's the question. These people act as though I incite violence, right? I'm inciting violence. This is directly an incitement for more violence. And it's also directly incitement for more violence that will come back to you inevitably as well. It's a really, really, really thing to do if you're a content creator. And it's also very short-sighted for you to do as a content creator.
You hate fades. Why do you hate fades?
Yeah.
You just like long hair? That's fine. I like a more clean look. This is so subjective.
Yeah, Destiny encourages audience to stalk me in the past. It's happened before. That didn't stop me. I still go outside. Remember the I'm shaking guy at the DNC? The guy that came up to me at the DNC and was like, Destiny made you. It was like a brief moment. It was a brief interaction. It didn't matter. Destiny literally retweeted the guy, celebrated his behavior in his community. And then that same Destiny also said someone should kill me in the streets. Who's actually inciting violence now? I'm not saying that about Destiny or anyone for that matter. Anyway, I think I got my point across. I hope it was able to reach the intended audience. Be more careful with the way that you're promoting and it's not just, this is not just a message for Asmongold, it's for Tim Pool. It's for all these right-wing losers that are jerking off to this kind of not realizing that I'm not afraid to go outside. If I die, I fucking die. You are afraid to go outside, you pussy. You're afraid to go outside because you're worried.
Challenge him to a boxing match, dude. Let's have Tim Pool versus Hasan boxing match.
About something like that happening to you, but then you sit on the internet and celebrate that and then you complain about getting swatted all the time. Suck my dick. You are leaning into it. You are normalizing it.
Pete Hegseth.
Oh, Jesus, I'm jump scared. Anyways, yeah, I think we milk the shit out of them the same way they are milking the shit out of Hasan himself.